Be careful. They filed a police complaint against you. And my dear child, if you believe in angels, start this video and watch it completely. Angel says this is urgent, my child, and you must not ignore it. The moment your eyes find these words is not by chance. Heaven itself has arranged this because something is moving in the unseen that you need to know about. Archangel Michael stands in full armor at your side as I speak. He is watching over you with a fierce love, holding back forces that thought they could touch you, but they cannot, for you are mine. I see what has been set in motion on the earth against you. I see the schemes, the whispers, the lies. I see the hands that moved in darkness. Believing that because you didn't see them, you would be powerless to stop them. They are wrong. For I, the Lord your God, have seen every detail, and I have already gone ahead of you. There are people who have conspired, those whose hearts carry envy and bitterness, those who cannot stand the light in you because it exposes the shadows in them. They have spoken lies. They have crafted false words and signed false papers. They have gone to authorities thinking they can destroy your name. They filed a complaint not because you are guilty, but because they could not bear to see you rise. They think this will ruin you, that it will intimidate you into silence. They believe that if enough pressure is applied, you will break. But they do not know who you belong to. They do not know that you are covered under the blood of my Son. That angels surround you like walls of fire. That Archangel Michael himself is standing watch, sword drawn, cutting down every accusation before it reaches your spirit. Do not fear what you hear. Do not fear the word police. Do not fear the sound of footsteps or the knock on the door. For I am your defense. I am your advocate. I am the judge of all the earth. And I will not allow the righteous to be condemned for what they have not done. You are not alone in this. You have not been abandoned. My child, I have sent this word to you, so that you will stand firm, not panic. This is not the time to run or hide. This is the time to trust me, to stand under my covering, to let me show you the power of my hand. I know the shock in your spirit right now. You are wondering how such a thing could even be possible. You are asking yourself, why would they do this to me? What did I do to deserve such hatred? You must understand it is not truly you they hate. It is the anointing you carry. It is the divine favor on your life that has caused their hearts to twist in envy. You carry a light that reminds them of everything they are not willing to become. You carry a destiny that terrifies them because deep down they know that once you rise into your full calling, they will no longer be able to touch you. So they have tried to destroy you early. But hear me, my child, their attack is proof that you are already becoming dangerous to the kingdom of darkness. The enemy would not send such opposition if you were not on the brink of something great. Archangel Michael says he has seen their gathering places. He has walked unseen into their conversations. He has stood in the corners while they whispered and plotted. He has watched them forge their stories, twisting facts into lies. He has seen their smug faces as they imagined you being caught off guard. He has seen the moment they put their signatures on false reports thinking they had sealed your fate. Michael tells you now their plans are already collapsing. Their lies are unraveling even before they reach the ones they want to deceive. Heaven has intercepted their words. Where they intended to bring harm, I will bring exposure. The reason they have done this will shock you because it will reveal how deep the jealousy runs, how far they are willing to go to remove you from the place I have called you to. Some of them have been close to you. Some have smiled in your face and pretended to care. Some have offered false friendship while planting seeds of destruction behind your back. This is why you must walk with discernment. This is why I have been speaking to you, in quiet moments. Warning you about certain people, giving you uneasy feelings when their names come up. I have been trying to prepare you for this because I knew it would come. But I also knew that when it came, you would already be under my shield. Do not waste your strength trying to defend yourself with your own words. Do not exhaust yourself explaining to those whose hearts are already hardened against you. There are some who will not believe the truth even if you tell them. Let me fight for you. I will bring the truth to light in a way that no one can deny. The same ones who tried to bring shame on you will watch as I honor you publicly. The same ones who tried to close doors for you will watch as I open doors they cannot touch. The same ones who hope to see you fall will see you rise higher than ever. I have already dispatched angels to go before you. They are touching the hearts of those in authority who will handle this matter. Even now there are people you do not know who will be moved to speak on your behalf. Evidence will come forth that you could not have produced on your own. I will turn the very system they wanted to use against you into the platform that proves your innocence. And when this is over, they will regret that they ever came against you. Because the blessing I release on your life afterward will be greater than anything you have lost. You must remember no weapon formed against you will prosper. It did not say the weapon would not be formed. It said it would not prosper. This is one of those weapons. It has been formed. It has been aimed at you, but it will misfire. It will fall apart before it can wound you. You will come out of this untouched, unharmed, and more established than before. Your name will not be destroyed. It will be strengthened. Your reputation will not be ruined. It will be redeemed. This is my promise to you, and I do not lie. Archangel Michael is not leaving your side. He says to you, stay calm. Stay in the Spirit. Do not let fear open the door for the enemy to work. Michael is stationed like a guard over your home, your mind, and your spirit. No evil will pass through. Every demonic force sent to intimidate you is already bound. Every spirit of fear is being silenced right now. You are safe. You are covered. You are protected. Do not ignore this moment. Pray. Speak to me openly. Tell me everything that is on your heart. Even the things you are afraid to admit. I will listen. I will answer. I will reassure you in ways you cannot deny. You will see signs of my presence in the hours ahead. Small confirmations that I am right here working for you. It might be a message from someone you haven't heard from in a long time. It might be unexpected favor from someone in authority. It might be a sudden sense of peace that comes over you without explanation. When these things happen, know that it is I reminding you that you are not facing this alone. The enemy is hoping that this pressure will make you curse me. That you will turn away and give up on the calling I have placed on your life, but I am strengthening you in the midst of the storm. What was meant to weaken you will make you unshakable. This is not the end of your story. This is a chapter that will one day be your testimony. The story you tell others to show them how faithful I am. You will be able to say, I was surrounded, but I was never touched. I was accused, but I was never condemned. I was hated, but I was never defeated. So be still and know that I am God. Be still and watch me move. Be still and see your deliverance. When this is over, you will not even smell like the smoke of the fire you walked through. There will be no lasting damage, only growth, only elevation, only greater intimacy with me. You will be stronger, wiser, and more blessed than you were before this began. And those who plotted against you will see that no one can curse what I have blessed right now. Place your trust fully in me. Do not entertain fear. Let your faith be louder than the voices of accusation. I am with you and that is enough. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. You are mine. I will fight for you and you will hold your peace. This is my word for you and it will come to pass exactly as I have spoken it. God says, listen carefully because you were meant to hear this right now and not a moment later. Heaven is not silent about your situation. The reason you are here reading these words is because divine timing has brought you into alignment with a truth you must know. Archangel Michael stands ready. Sword of light in hand. His presence fierce yet full of love. This is not a small matter. This is an urgent heavenly intervention. There is something moving on earth right now with your name on it, and it has reached the point where the spiritual and the physical worlds are colliding. If you'd like to donate or show your appreciation, you can give a super thanks up to $100. Be careful. Be alert. There has been a police complaint filed against you. In the natural realm, it looks like trouble, but in the spiritual realm, it is the enemy's desperate last attempt to derail your destiny. The reason behind it will shock you because it is not coming from where you think. It is not a stranger in the dark. It is connected to a person whose face you know. A person who has smiled at you. A person who has spoken to you in ways that seemed harmless, yet whose heart has held an agenda. But before fear grips you, hear me. God says, I am with you. I will not allow the trap they set to swallow you. I will turn what was meant to harm you into a stage for your deliverance and vindication. Archangel Michael says, the paperwork against you has already been signed in the earthly realm, but in the courts of heaven, I have already stamped void over the enemy's decree. This is why you must not panic. The enemy works through fear, intimidation, and sudden shocks. They want to rattle you so you make a mistake. They want you to lose your peace so you cannot hear my voice. But I am whispering now. Stay calm. Stand firm. The storm that is approaching is one I will use to reveal the hidden hands pulling the strings behind the scenes. This is not random. This is revelation. The reason the police are coming will not just surprise you. It will expose the truth about people who have walked in your shadow for too long. They have been threatened by your light. Your progress irritated the darkness in them. Every blessing you received stirred envy they could not contain. So they began to speak lies, to plant seeds of suspicion, to create a false narrative that would paint you as something you are not. They thought their whispers were hidden. They thought their meetings were secret. But I saw every conversation. I heard every word spoken in rooms you were not invited to. This is why heaven is intervening now. I will not allow their lies to stand as truth. The police may be moving toward you, but what they will find is not guilt. It is the evidence of your innocence. I will cause even the officers who approach you to feel a hesitation in their spirit, a sense that something is off about the accusations. I will turn their investigation into a pathway toward exposing those who truly need to be investigated. You will not be harmed. You will not be destroyed. This situation will be the very thing that clears your name permanently. My child, I know you are tired. I know the constant attacks have worn you thin. But understand this, when warfare intensifies, it means breakthrough is near. The enemy only fights this hard when he knows something is about to shift. And something is indeed shifting right now. While you read these words, angels are moving into position. The heavens are aligning evidence, witnesses, and divine favor in your direction. The accusations will not stick. What they planned will crumble, and they will be shocked when they realize the trap they set for you has become the snare that catches them. Archangel Michael says you must not engage in arguments. You must not react out of fear. Keep your words few and your spirit steady. You are in the midst of a spiritual chess game, and heaven is already several moves ahead. They may believe they have cornered you, but they have only cornered themselves. Their lies will demand proof, and that proof will be their undoing. You must trust me completely now. I am going to send you signs in the coming hours. Small confirmations that will show you I am in control. A sudden delay in their plans. A piece of evidence appearing that you didn't know existed. A person who overheard something and steps forward unexpectedly. Even the timing of when the authorities approach will be divinely orchestrated so that you are covered, prepared, and surrounded by the right witnesses. This is not the moment to collapse. This is the moment to rise in faith. Your name will be cleared, not just in the legal sense, but in the hearts of those who have doubted you. This trial will be the turning point that lifts you into a new level of authority and trust. The very people who tried to stain your reputation will watch as you are honored. They will see my hand on your life and will not be able to deny it. Do you not see, my child, that this is the hour where your enemies will expose themselves? If this accusation had not been made, you would have continued walking with some of these people unaware of the depth of their deception. But now the mask is falling. The darkness they've hidden is coming into the light and you will be free from them. Not just legally, but spiritually and emotionally. I want you to stay anchored in prayer. Even a whisper from your heart reaches my throne instantly. When fear tries to creep in, speak my promises aloud. Say, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Say, the Lord is my refuge and my fortress. In him will I trust. Say, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. The enemy hates when you declare my word because it reminds him of his defeat. Archangel Michael says to be prepared, but not in panic, prepared in peace. This means your heart is set, your mind is clear, and your spirit is alert. If they knock on your door, I will be the one who answers with you. My presence will go before you. And even in the eyes of those who come against you, there will be a recognition that you are not alone. Some will not even understand why they feel hesitant to act against you. It will be my spirit restraining them. The reason this message is so urgent is because heaven wants you to know ahead of time. This is not meant to catch you off guard. It is meant to strengthen your faith so that when the moment comes, you are unmoved. When they arrive, you will already have the peace that passes all understanding because you will know. I told you it would happen and I promised you would be safe. And safe you will be. I will not allow their lies to become your reality. I will not allow their schemes to destroy the destiny I placed inside you. I will not allow their false report to be the final word. The final word belongs to me. And my word over you is life, victory, vindication, and restoration. You will come out of this not with loss, but with gain. You will have greater favor, greater respect, and greater influence. You will see some who turned against you now try to come back into your life. Be wise about who you allow back in. Forgive, yes, but do not return to the chains I just broke off you. The shock they intended for you will be the shock they feel when the truth is revealed. They will watch as the police turn their attention elsewhere. They will watch as the accusations dissolve into nothing. They will watch as you walk away free, blessed, and untouchable by their malice. This is the word of the Lord over you now. You are covered. You are protected. You are innocent in my eyes, and soon the world will see it too. Stand still and see the salvation of your God. If you believe in God, type Amen. My child, I am still speaking, and the weight of this moment has not lifted, for there are deeper layers you have not yet seen. The confession that was spoken about you was not only words thrown into the air, it was a seed planted in the soil of someone's heart. And that soil began to grow weeds that wrapped themselves around your blessings. Those weeds have been choking opportunities before they even reached you. There were meetings you should have been invited to but weren't. There were decisions made without you because they believed the false image painted by that confession. There were people who once trusted you, who began to doubt, not because you changed, but because someone else's poison reached their ears first. This is the danger of words spoken in secret. And this is why Michael has been desperate to get you to listen. You may wonder, why would they do this to me? What did I ever do to deserve it? But my child, you must understand, this is not about what you did. This is about what you carry. From the moment I placed my anointing upon your life, the enemy sought ways to dismantle your credibility. He knew that if he could make people see you through a distorted lens, he could. They have sensed that your season of elevation is close, and rather than celebrate with you, they are moving to position themselves ahead of you. Michael says there is a divine record being kept of their movements. Every question asked, every name mentioned, every time they try to follow your steps, it is all being noted in heaven's scroll. God will use this record to overturn their plans and expose their intentions in due time. But before that exposure happens, you must walk with sharpness in the Spirit. This means not allowing distractions to dull your awareness, not letting familiar voices lull you into thinking you are entirely safe from intrigue. Child, this lawyer has been described in the spiritual realm in ways you must take seriously. They appear outwardly composed, polite, even kind in demeanor. They know how to smile while extracting information, how to appear harmless while weaving a net. But Michael has seen through their smile to the intent beneath it, and it is not benign. There is a calculated coldness in their mission, and they will not stop until they feel they have enough to act. That is why this alert has been sounded so loudly today. God says you must remember this truth. No weapon formed against you will prosper. But that does not mean the weapon will not be formed. It means that when it is aimed, heaven will dismantle it before it can strike you. But you must be willing to heed the warning sent from above. Do not dismiss them as overthinking. Do not let the enemy convince you that you are imagining things. This is happening and you are being given the upper hand through revelation. Michael says he has been stationed closer to you than usual these past days. You may have felt sudden urges to change your route, to delay leaving by a few minutes, to take a different path than usual. That is no accident. That is the angelic hand of protection adjusting your steps in real time to keep you one move ahead of those who seek to track you. You may have also noticed certain strangers lingering longer than makes sense or making small talk that seems just a little too probing. These are the ripples of their search. God says, "Do not fear, but do be wise." Heaven's plan is not only to protect you, but to turn this entire attempt into an opportunity for your victory. In the process of trying to find you, they will reveal themselves. In the act of questioning about you, they will step into the light where they can no longer hide. And when that happens, the very information they sought to use against, you will become the proof of their schemes and the tables will turn. If you'd like to donate or show your appreciation, you can give a super thanks up to $100. Michael says the moment is close when you will overhear something or someone will slip and say more than they intended and it will confirm everything you have been told here. When that happens, remember this word today and know that heaven prepared you long before it became visible. Child. The lawyer's questions will not end today, but your awareness begins today. Guard your movements. Guard your conversations. And above all, guard your spirit. For this is a season where light is piercing the shadows and the enemy's agents are being unmasked one by one. My beloved child, I am calling you now with a voice that carries the weight of eternity because this moment is not like any other moment in your life. This is not an ordinary message. This is not a coincidence and this is not something you should put aside for later. You are being spoken to right now, because the heavens have opened for your sake. And a word is being released into your life that will protect you, guide you, and shield you from what is quietly moving in the shadows around you. Archangel Michael stands at the edge of your path with his sword drawn, his eyes burning with both love and urgency. Because what is happening now demands your full attention. He says to you with a voice that shakes the very air around him, "This is very serious. Do not ignore this. This message is for you. I am sending it directly to you because you need to know what is unfolding." There is a mysterious lawyer asking questions about you. They are not asking simple questions. They are digging deep trying to find where you go, when you go, who you meet, and what you do. They are studying you, watching you, and waiting for a moment that they believe will come. But heaven has already seen it and I will not let them succeed against you. My child, the reason you are being told this is because your life has been marked by God Himself for a great purpose. The enemy knows you carry something precious, something that can change the course of your future and even the lives of others around you. This mysterious lawyer is not simply acting on their own curiosity. They have been sent, influenced, or hired by someone who is afraid of what will happen when God's plan for you is fully revealed. They are looking for a weakness. They are looking for a door that they can push open in order to step into your affairs. But God is saying to you now, do not fear, for I am with you. Nothing will go wrong with you. You must understand that when God has a destiny for you, the enemy often tries to work through people who seem ordinary. They may not even realize the full depth of what they are doing, but they are moved like pieces on a chessboard positioned to block your progress. This is why the heavens are intervening. This is why you are being warned, and this is why you must pray without ceasing in this moment. Archangel Michael is not just a messenger here. He is your defender. He has already stood in between you and a danger that you did not even know was approaching. He has already cut off paths that would have led you into traps. He says, you do not see the papers they carry. You do not hear the private conversations they are having about you, but I do. I have heard them and I have stopped things from going further. But I need you to be alert, to be watchful, and to trust God with every step right now. My child, your path is surrounded by light. Even if right now it feels like questions are circling you. You must not panic. You must not fall into fear. You must not let anxiety take hold. Instead, take this as a sign that God has already seen what was meant to harm you and is already turning it into something that will strengthen you. The enemy may plot, but those plots will dissolve into nothing when placed in the hands of the Almighty. You are safe in Him, but He calls you to draw nearer. This is a time for you to spend more moments in prayer, to listen for the soft nudges in your spirit, and to obey quickly when you feel led to make a change in your routine or to avoid certain people. These will not be random feelings. They will be divine instructions to keep you hidden in the shelter of His wings. The mysterious lawyer that Michael speaks of is persistent. They have asked about your movements, your connections, and even about events in your past. But the Lord says to you, they will not have access to the truth I keep hidden, for I am your covering. This is not a moment for you to reveal everything to people who ask casually. Be wise as a serpent and gentle as a dove. Answer only what is necessary and let your heart rest in the fact that God is fighting for you. Archangel Michael also says, there is someone close to you who has been approached for information about you. This person is unsure of what to do and heaven is whispering to them even now to speak too much. Pray for this person, for they are a key link the enemy is trying to use, and your prayers will strengthen them to resist any pressure. Do not think for a moment that you are alone in this. The heavens are active over your life right now. Angels are standing guard. Doors that were meant to open against you are being locked shut. The lawyer's questions will hit a wall, and the one who sent them will be confused as to why nothing is working. This is the hand of God at work. My child, this season may feel like a test of trust, but it is actually a testimony in progress. You will look back and see that the very thing that tried to trap you became the reason you stepped into a greater blessing. The enemy's attention on you is proof that you are carrying something of great value. And God says to you now, I will not let them take it from you. Stay calm. Keep your steps ordered in prayer. If you are asked questions that feel strange or invasive, remember that you do not owe every answer to every person. Protect your heart, your privacy, and your time. There will be a moment soon when the truth about why these questions were being asked will be revealed to you, and it will all make sense. Until then, your assignment is to trust God completely and keep your spirit strong. Archangel Michael is still standing over you now, his sword glowing with heavenly fire. He says, I have been sent to walk with you in this. I will clear the way. I will push back those who are sent against you. I will ensure that no harm comes to you. But you must listen, and you must keep your eyes fixed on God. Beloved, you are safe. You are loved. You are protected. The lawyer may ask, the enemy may try, but nothing will go wrong with you because you are surrounded by the presence of the Almighty. Hold on to this truth and walk forward in peace, knowing that God has already written the ending of this situation, and that ending is victory for you. My beloved child, listen to this with all the seriousness your heart can hold. For it is not by accident that these words have found their way to you right now. Heaven itself has aligned this moment so that you would receive this urgent message without delay. God says, my child, I have seen the thoughts of your heart, the fears that sometimes creep in during the quiet hours, and the questions you have silently asked me when no one else was around to